Today, I want to remind everybody how much our physiology affects our psychology. I made videos before that talk about that, if we start smiling, we actually start feeling better. So it's not just when we feel better, we start smiling. It's bidirectional. Long time ago, a friend of mine told me, listen, if you're sad, just take a skipping rope and start skipping, because when you're skipping, it's very hard. When you just skip, it's very hard to feel sad and I have to say that I've been spending a lot of time recently sitting, like, and yes, sitting is the new smoking. It's really bad. And what's bad about it for me is that I get kind of stagnant in my thinking. So I found that I got into some, like, I don't know, patterns or routines that kind of got stuck. And I thought, it's because I'm sitting all the time. So I'm trying to get up more and take more breaks. But as I started looking back and researching again how much of our body movement and what we do with our body affects how we feel. And I discovered that turns out the side effect of Botox is it lessens depression. So because our emotions hardwired to our facial expression so much, so apparently if we cannot make a sad face because we have Botox, apparently we will feel less depressed. Which also I would think mean that you would feel less joy too, because if you cannot make like happy faces. So if I just found it completely fascinating, and there is this beautiful book. I think I referenced it before as well. Grab it. Your Body is Your Brain. That talks a lot about, somatic intelligence and making changes in our thinking through our body. So it's not like we need to think differently and then, we change how we feel. No, like we move differently. We take on different postures. We learn to use our body differently. And it affects so much of what type of person we become. Like it affects our personality, because even when we forget in our head, like we don't carry that active memory of something happening in the past that affected our behavior and sitting in our subconscious, that our body remembers and our nervous system remembers. So the only way to get it out of your subconscious is actually and change positively who you are and how you behave is actually through your body. So I invite you to be very, very, very open to this concept and of changing your posture, especially now when we have luxury, some of us still working from home. If you want to feel big and expensive and like a sun, like stretch, feel like a sun, find a silly example. Maybe that's what I do. And so be open to the practice of embodiment, being in your body, connecting with your body, using your body to affect how you feel. There is a whole subset of leadership development, like embodied leadership, when the changes all done through the physical movement, through somatic, expressions of us. I had no idea that this exists several years ago. So I think that was absolutely life-changing and just blew my mind. And the stories and examples that I see, my personal experiences, just very impressive. That's what I'm very passionate about. And so check it out, Embodied Leadership. Check out the book, Your Body is Your Brain. and check in with yourself. You know, how you feel, not just how you feel or think here, how your body feels. Where is the tension? What needs to be released and moved and changed and rewired?